Everybody, this is Rylen Mercer18 again, and today I want to show everybody how to make a simple HTML website that, for this one, will include a header, some little bit of CSS, a link, and some body tables. So right now I'm on my YouTube channel page, but it is for it to start out the video. But let's go to my carrot and let me exit out. There we go. Alright, so I've already done the code, but I'm going to re-explain it and redo everything because I tried making this video a little while earlier, but I figured out my camera wasn't working correctly, which this time I hope it will. And I didn't really want to erase all this code and have to write all of it again because that would have just been a pain. But anyway, so to start an HTML video, first you want to make or have a tab in a text editor, which I like to use Carrot, and I'm really proud of Carrot. But anyway, you start out with your tag, your HTML tag, which tells the computer what type of code it is and what language you're running it off of. So HTML, then you close your HTML, which is all the way down here, which is mine. See, everything else goes inside of it. So HTML. Now, WW3 or www3 World Wide Web schools and stuff, the committee, the standard spacing is 2 spaces after every tab. So, but I use 2 for head, and then I do 1, which makes the code a little bit safer because it works with the computer a lot better without all the extra spaces. So HTML, then head is another framing, and what this does is it usually includes your title and your style. And for me, I put title is begin title, end title, which end is always slash then the name of the tag. And so for this one, inside of these two is simple HTML website, which is what's going to appear up here, as in this right here. This is what it's going to look like, by the way, when we're done with it. So after that, then I begin my style, which is, instead of having another page that links to it, I just go ahead and have a style sheet built into this one page, so that I don't have to run multiple pages and bog down my server. But anyway, and this is all the CSS I'll get into, which is another coding language, and I'll get into it later in this video. But for right now, we need to go ahead and move on because time delays. But anyway, so here is my style, end style. Then I end head, and so I ended all of tags I had began. And now I begin body. Body is the main thing that's going to show up in the final page. Your body contains everything inside of the main viewing page. Everything in the head is what's running behind your average screen, and your title, or the top of the tab, which is just something to make it nicer. You don't always have to have a title. When I first started programming, I didn't have a title, and then I found it one day. But anyway, so tables are sections that you can size and all that, and color and everything that I did right here in my CSS, which I'm about to get to. So I began table, then ID is the identification of this table, and for this is going to be my header, and I just named it header. Now up here, and when you do style, it's always hashtag, then the ID. The hashtag refers it. The computer resends this and links it to this, so it knows that only this section here is going to have all this. So now it's a background. Then in between, if you if you have 2 different words in a CSS program, you had to have a dash right there. So background dash color, and the colon here always says equal to, so background color is equal to the navy. And now in the description, I'm going to link W3 Schools, World Wide Web Schools, to, or their color picker. So it has all different codes you can have for background colors and colors of your text, which is right here, which I'll explain in a second, and all that good stuff. And you'll be able to pick many different colors. All of them, basically. That's on the color wheel. But anyway. And so the end is this little guy here. I forget his name, but anyway. Oh, and beginning this is that right there. That's begin. This is end, like kind of like the slash for a tag here. That right there is the end, and that's begin. But anyway, and so width is how wide the table is going to be, this section. And so usually for my screen, I have a Chromebook. My screen is 1,350 pixels. PX is pixels. Then end there. Then height is 100. I like this one because I have multiple tables. I'm putting it at 110 pixels. Now font size, again, 2 words. You gotta have your dash. Font size is how big or the sizing of your text. And so if font size is equal to 24 pixels, that's just what I like. And just to make sure that there is no margin, I put margin is equal to 0 pixels. Then see, here's my end. Okay, so that styled this table right here. That's the style for that. Now TH, this tag here, is table header, which the table header is the header of my header. Kind of weird, I know, but that's the name of it that HTML language gives it. And so in the middle of these two is where your text goes. Now you don't have to have all these lines here, but I don't like everything to be on one line, because I could have done it like this and it would not have looked nice like that, and it wouldn't have looked as good and as tidy. But that's just me, and I know I'm kind of nitpicky about that kind of thing, and I could not seem to press backspace one time and space one time, so you know, having some coordination issues right now, I guess. I have no clue. But, and then I end my TH and end table. Now that is my header. That is the banner at the top. That will be this right here. Simple HTML website. See, I didn't add the color of the text like how I can do text here, which I'll show you in a second. But that's what I did. So table, I'm adding another one here. This one, since it's a new table. So table, my identification, my ID, is equal to table body. That's just the name I gave it. And see, it's table body, hashtag table body, begin. My background color is black. My color, which color is the name for your text color. So color is equal to white, which there's, like in the description, I'm going to link, it's the same page you can get all those colors from. And then height is 150 pixels, and width is 1,350 pixels, and then an end. And so here's another TH table header, and for this one I am naming it body header, and punctuation and capitalization is key. Right now I don't know why I just added that, but anyway. And so here's my link at the bottom. This is it's a simple link. It's href is equal to then the URL, and then end quotations, then end tag, then all your what you want the link to say, and then end that tag. So you can probably pause the video and get the code real quick if you want to have a link. But this is just my YouTube channel, and I'll click on it when I come here in a second, and I'll show you what this link does. But anyway, so table ID is equal to table links, which for this is the same code as this one right here. It's the same thing, but I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. And so that's that. So TD is table document, meaning like the body. It's like the body of a table. So it always, if you're having alignment table header, always th always goes above td. Td is what's under th. It has, like, say I'm writing a paragraph, you're gonna have your header up top, and then you have all the documentations and stuff below. Which this one I always put align center. Align is where it all the text and everything will be moved to, which is why when you look here, all my text is in the middle. See, and I have it for everything. Now you can't just put all the time for TD. If you have a TD or table documentation, you can't just put it like a TH in the center, because TH tells the code to be bold, 1, and 2 to align center for a good header. Or you can write it in as a line left here, but you'd have to space and then go and write align is equal to left or right, whatever you prefer. But for TD, it doesn't automatically assume, the computer doesn't automatically assume that. So I always do the table I center and then the TD I center, just to make sure. And so /a, all that /td, it's just a regular tag, /table, /body, /html, which is all ending those different tables and things that I have. And I want to save that. Control S is usually save. And now I'm going to come here, and this right here is what my site looks like now. Now, images, in a couple of days I'm going to make a video about how to make an image in HTML and all that good stuff in a video, which I've already, how to make a embedded video. I've already made that one. I'll probably put that in the description below, which is right here. And so simple if statements and style. Oh, by the way, I forgot script. Okay, so script is if you want JavaScript in here, you have to do this script. So you can have script and you just do whatever there. And so that usually goes right above your body, so it keeps it all nice and organized. But right now I have no JavaScript in my code, so it's not really needed for this simple of a website. Although I do recommend it, because if you have the certain things that aren't already stated that need to be stated, and make sure that nothing will go wrong. You can also use JavaScript and do fireballs, all kinds of cool stuff, which is why I'm a fan of JavaScript. It's a great computer languages. But I learned HTML and CSS first, and then I went to JavaScript. But anyway, I do thank you for watching this video, and please comment below if you have any questions, and like the video if you liked it. Or you can always thumbs down, but I don't recommend that, because I think this is a pretty good video myself, not to pat myself on the back. But anyway, and I I'm not influencing you to subscribe, but if you like this and you would like to see more, please subscribe below. And I thank you for your attention today, and have a great day. Bye-bye.